Hey guys, thanks for checking out another An Idiot's Liquor. Today I am making a drink called the Irish Winter. Now, this filming, I just got finished up with the Irish coffee. I'm going to link to that down below because that is a classic and you should try that one out. But this is a slight variation on the Irish coffee, and since I have some coffee left over, some whipping cream left over, and of course I still have my whiskey, I may as well make this cool variation as well. It's a little bit sweeter, a little less strong because it don't use as much Jameson as the Irish coffee. Actually, we're going to use some Kahlua as well, or Tia Maria, any coffee liqueur. And we're going to make something very similar, yet different enough to make a difference. So we're going to get started, and I'm going to use my same glass that I use for the Irish coffee, because, I paid for them and I may as well get my use out of them. But you can use just a stemmed wine glass or something similar to that, or even a coffee mug as well to make this drink. But we're going to start off by putting some hot water in it, and now that my glass is nice and warm, I'm just going to dump that out because we don't want to serve it in a cold glass. That would just be stupid. You don't serve hot soup in a cold bowl. You don't serve hot coffee drink in a cold glass. So once we do that, we're just going to take 3/4 ounces. 3/4 ounces of Irish whiskey. Pour that into our glass. We're going to take 3/4 ounces of coffee liqueur. And if you didn't guess, we're going to pour that into our glass as well. So once we do that, we're going to fill it up with coffee, leaving some space at the top for our whipping cream. So, now that I have that little gap at the top, I've seen people use the canned whipped cream. Now, what I did was I took whipping cream and whisked it. You can also use a electric mixer if you want to do that to make it thick. So it'll still pour, but as you'll be able to see, it's thick enough that when we pour it down the back of a bar spoon, it floats on the top of the surface. So it is thick, and it's really frothy, creamy. I love it. Actually, I kind of got a little bit thicker than maybe I should have, but you know, it's still pretty good. And the reason we do that is you want to have that hot coffee and be able to drink it through that cold layer of cream. So you hit with that cold layer of cream first before the hot coffee hits your mouth. And it really results in a delicious drink. It's not that much different than our traditional Irish coffee. It does have a distinctly more tameness to it because, you know, we're not using, this drink uses about half as much Irish whiskey, and it replaces it with the coffee liqueur. So you do definitely feel less burn from it. You get the flavor from the Irish whiskey without as much burn. So if you personally think an Irish coffee is a little bit too strong, you might want to try this. You might actually really enjoy this one. Well guys, that's it for today. This was the Irish Winter coffee drink. And now that I've just downed 2 drinks with coffee, I've downed 2 drinks with coffee, probably about 3.5 ounces of Irish whiskey and some coffee liqueur, and it's about time for bed, so that's going to be really easy for me to go to sleep, I think. So if you're as energized as I am at this point, maybe you should subscribe to my channel and check out some other drinks that I've made in the past. That way you'll also get updates for any future drinks that I make. I post weekly ones, so you can get all of the latest info on An Idiot's Liquor. Until next time, though, as I always say, remember, it's okay to drink like an idiot. Thanks for watching.